Elephants are some of the most intuitive and intelligent species within the animal kingdom. Even though they can sometimes be obtuse, they always wear their hearts on their sleeves, and you can tell when something's bothering them. That was the case for one Indian elephant. A large crowd was there to watch this majestic animal dig a hole for 11 hours throughout the night. The villagers knew this was atypical behavior, and something was very wrong for her to act like this. However, bystanders were shocked once they saw what she was doing. What was it she did? Before we start, can we get this video to 1,000 likes? Please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. A herd of 60 or so elephants had been spotted in a dusty region of northern India back in 2015. It's well known that there's a high altitude and long rainy seasons for the landscape. These elephants had been traveling many miles when something very bad happened. The elephants were actually moving through the Chhattisgarh district, which is 100 miles from Ranchi. It's called the City of Waterfalls, and elephants are often seen there. In fact, migrating elephants weren't new to the villagers, but there was one that caught their eye. Elephants are the largest land mammals in the world, with humans as their natural predators. These are gentle creatures unless they're forced to be mean for protection. Such elephants were accustomed to traveling in this area, but this one elephant was doing something odd. This elephant had some erratic and mysterious behavior. In fact, no other elephants could be seen. The villagers surrounded this one in the muddy field while hours passed by. What was she up to? Why did she get separated from her herd? The questions are answered soon enough. The elephant was creating a stir because she was agitated, but no one knew why. The villagers watched this creature, which was separated from the herd, while she pushed that trunk in the dirt. Why did she leave her group though? Elephants don't abandon each other. If one is injured or old, the entire herd moves slowly. However, this elephant's herd was nowhere. In fact, the lonely creature was acting very strangely, and the villagers chose to investigate. The villagers were quite curious about what the elephant was doing. However, they feared it might be injured and ready to attack. Though they knew something was out of the ordinary, they were afraid to investigate. Finally, though, one man took a look. Jaitra Tiwari was tired of waiting and approached this elephant slowly. He got closer and closer and was aware that he had to get the elephant to trust him. Therefore, he balanced on his toes, but that wasn't enough. The elephant saw him and snapped. According to Jaitra, the elephant had a terrified and angry expression on her face. She began making noises to scare the human away. So that's what Jaitra did. Then, he went to the other villagers, waving to them so that he could discuss what he saw. The elephant refused to stop. Even as she wore herself out, it was a dangerous situation. Jaitra knew they had to figure out how to frighten this elephant so that they could investigate. After half an hour of debate, they knew it must be done and started working. They drove in trucks full of food to distract this elephant. The villagers had bananas and other yummy treats. It was clear this elephant hadn't eaten for a while, so they figured this might get her out of the way. Now, they waited for dinner time. This elephant was exhausted and about to collapse. However, she quickly got to her feet and noticed the tasty treats around her. She immediately lost interest in everything else and started toward the food trucks. Now, the villagers could investigate. The villagers knew they must be careful because this elephant could become dangerous. However, they didn't know what was wrong. As they inched closer, they found out. Her calf was stuck in this muddy ditch. These villagers knew the dangers in store for them if they left these animals alone. The baby elephant could starve or suffocate to death. They were incredibly worried, but what could they possibly do with this angry mama elephant? Jaitra Tiwari decided to record the full ordeal. That way, he could easily recount the rescue efforts of his village. First, the villagers drove some banana trucks up to the hole and scared away the baby's mother. Ultimately, Jaitra said that they used the mom's feeding time to remove a ton of sand that was near the hole. This was what caused her to find it hard to rescue the baby. However, they didn't know if it could work. The villagers then chose to move the banana truck from the hole. That way, the mommy elephant could return and get her calf out. Now she was working on level ground and wasn't kicking more mud into the hole. At least, that's what they hoped. The mother elephant finally wrapped her trunk around the mud-splattered baby after a struggle of 11 hours. Then she was able to drag the young calf to safety. Finally, the mother's and villagers' efforts had paid off. This mother elephant was allowed to relax now that her baby was on solid ground again. The two walked away with trunks entwined. That is the same as an elephant kissing someone. The mom and her calf walked away side by side and were finally ready to rejoin their herd. This ordeal was finally over. Hopefully, they don't forget the caring villagers that were able to help.